I don't like them. I feel like I'm doing a pretty shitty job at this right now. What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be testing out the TJ Maxx makeup that I had picked up here recently in my TJ Maxx haul. So if you guys haven't taken a look at that, make sure to watch it at the very end of this video. I do go in and film myself at TJ Maxx. If you guys like those kind of videos, let me know down below so that way I can continue doing more haul stuff if you guys like that kind of stuff. I know they're pretty popular here on YouTube. I see a lot of TJ Maxx, but I never see like Marshalls or Ross or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and kick it off. I already did my foundation because I did not pick up a foundation at TJ Maxx. I couldn't find anything in my shade. The one that I did go in with is one that I've seen at TJ Maxx. It is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Liquid Foundation. I use the shade Pecan number 18, which is my perfect shade. It is actually what I use as a shade matcher comparison when I'm on Sephora looking for a foundation. I have seen this at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Unfortunately, I just haven't seen my shade, so that is why I haven't picked it up. But you best believe that when I do see it, I'm definitely planning to pick it up. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal now, and I did pick up a concealer, which I was super excited about. I ended up going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. The shade that I picked up is in medium. I am a little bit nervous about it because I don't know if it will oxidize or what, but we're just gonna put a little bit on. Today I'm just gonna be concealing underneath my eyes. Because my foundation has been sitting on for a little bit. This foundation does tend to mattify on its own after a while, and it's been a little bit of time since I've put this foundation on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use a sponge to blend it out. This is definitely light in consistency. I feel like it feels very, very lightweight, a lot lighter than some of the other concealers that I'm used to. I can still see some darkness right here, so we're gonna apply, it smells good. We're gonna apply a little bit more. Because this is kind of creamy, I feel like I can kind of let this sit just a little bit longer and see how that works, but let's see what happens. I actually really like that. I feel like it's very, very luminous. If you have any discoloration underneath your eyes, I think you would have to apply about 2 layers. I did not pick up a powder for my face, but I do have 2 powders that I have seen at TJ Maxx. And actually, this is one that I picked up a long time ago, and I've still yet to use it. And this here is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I picked this one up at TJ Maxx a while ago, and this one actually retailed for $6.99. So we're gonna go ahead and use this for underneath the eyes. It does have a little bit of a pink tint to it, so I'm hoping that won't change it. I've used this before to set my face, but I've never used this to set underneath my eyes, so first time for everything. Ooh, I'm a little bit nervous. That made that a little pink. Shit. You know what? I'm gonna go in with something different because I can see there's like a weird cast right there. I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals. This is the True Blends one. This is from my Shop My Stash. Yeah, there we go. Oh, saved. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face using the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. The shade that I use is in the shade Buff Beige. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm going to be taking the Japanese brush that I picked up. This one here I picked up for $6.99. It is their Luxe Brush. The nice thing about this powder foundation is that it's a very, very lightweight powder foundation. If you are looking for something with like a little bit of extra coverage, you're not going to get it from this foundation. But if you have a foundation that you want to set, but you don't want anything heavy on top of it, this would be a good one. If you guys like more natural powders to apply on top of your foundation, this would be the one to pick. The other brush we're going to be using today is the Japanese angled brush here, and this one's really good for like blush and highlighters and bronzers. I do remember them having the Shade and Light palette. They had a bunch of different Shade and Light palettes. Oh, it's so soft. I know that like ever since she became very vocal about like vaccinations and stuff, I feel like her brand's just kind of like gone downward. A lot of people stopped using and supporting her, but I gotta tell you guys, this palette here is by far my favorite highlight and contour palette. I reach for this palette still constantly. This one and the ABH contour kit I still really do like. I feel like those are 2 like staple bronzer or staple contour palettes for me. I try not to use it a whole lot in tutorials and stuff because I know the last time I talked about it, there were some really heated comments about the fact that I was using her stuff. Freaking love this brush. Oh my gosh. I should probably go to TJ Maxx tomorrow, see if they have more. I'm definitely gonna go on Friday. I know that for a fact. For blush, I did pick up the Laura Geller Soft Matte Baked Blush. This one here is in the shade Romantic Rose, and it was $4.99. Look at that little mirror that's in there. I mean, I don't know how you would use that for your cheeks, though. You can't see anything in that. I can see myself wearing this blush. This is really pigmented, actually. I'm just going to kind of blend it all together. For highlighter, I did pick up the Laura Geller High Def Glow. This one here was $4.99. So this one is shimmer, this one's sparkle. We're gonna use the sparkle side. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow. Why aren't more people talking about this? This has got a very wet look to it. This is the Revolution Flawless Matte Eyeshadow Palette, which are all mattes. And I picked up the 3-pack of Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. I always forget what they're called. But when we did the haul together, I did mention that this eyeshadow palette was like questionable because when I was just swatching them with my fingers, they did not look promising. Let's start off with this shade right here, which I assume is shade 20. Nope, this is shade 18 right here. And I'm gonna use that as like a crease shade. I had to go in with a little bit of a darker shade than some of the lighters because I had a feeling that it probably wouldn't show up on my skin tone, and I feel like I'm correct. I mean, it's taking up a lot to build it up. This is the 5th time I've gone in with the shadow to just build up the crease, so this one's gonna require a little bit more work. Let's go in with this one. We're gonna go pretty dark already, just because these are coming off a lot lighter than what's in the pan. So let's just go in dark. Yeah, see, that's like the next darkest shade aside from the black. I'm just gonna go that dark right now because I need to figure out how I'm gonna put these shadows on. This color is not bad at all. This one's actually building up and it's kind of easy to blend out, which is nice. My So Jaded palette comes in today, you guys. I'm telling you, it's not that I was waiting to see what the reviews were gonna be like. It's just every time I had the opportunity to go in and purchase it, it would sell out. So I was like super excited. Let's go ahead and swatch these really quick because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. So that there is Sunset Fire, Follow the Sun. That one's got like a more of a yellowish tone to it. That one is the Burnished Sienna right there. So those are all 3 of them. I think I'm gonna go in with this one here, the top one. I feel like this is too warm and it will counteract with what I already have going on. But this one, I think I'm gonna do this one and then top it just with a little bit of the middle one. So let's start off with Sunset Fire and apply that to the lid. I feel like I'm doing a pretty shitty job at this right now. It's not coming out as good as I normally can do. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna take a little bit of this one in the center. Just pop it right there. I'm gonna take a little bit on my fingers and I'm gonna pop it right in the center. It's just kind of all blending in there. Okay, well, let's let that dry and then we'll finish up the eye look. Mascara, I picked up the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This is the collaboration with Shayla, and this one here retailed for $2.99. So this is it right. Okay, just, I thought maybe you opened it. So this one's it right here. Oh, nice. So that's what it looks like right there. Oh shit, this is purple. Crap. What was I thinking? I mean, I'm gonna use lashes anyway, so might as well just give it a shot, right? You can't even see it on my lashes. It's not even showing up, is it? Nope. For lashes, we're gonna go in with the Cala 3D Faux Mink Weightless and Curl Volume Lashes. These here retailed for $3.99. Lashes are on. I'm actually really impressed by these lashes because they're so lightweight. The only thing I'm noticing is that my concealer, no matter how many times I set it, it keeps creasing underneath my eyes. So I gotta get some eyeshadow down there. I'm gonna take that chocolate brown again and just press it on the lower lash line. Just not a fan of any of these colors. I'm gonna take this lighter shade and just kind of buff it out. You know what? Let's take a little bit of that mascara and see if we can put it on our lower lash line. I think the issue I'm having is that my lashes are so dark that the purple is having a hard time brightening them. So I went ahead and I finished my lips off camera. I just went in with Maxx a lip liner in Whirl. And then for my lips, I just went in with the Ofra and Madison Miller collab. This here is her liquid lipstick in Oh My Rai Rai. Oh, my eyelash. Oh my gosh, it's bothering me. I wanted to pinpoint a few things, some pros and some cons, some things that I liked. I definitely really do like the concealer, although I feel like with the concealer, it is very more hydrating, so it is starting to already seep into the powder that I've set. So I think it would be, if you have oily skin or you have oily under eyes, you would definitely need to set it with a matte finish. But if you have dry under eyes and you need a little bit of moisture and just some hydration underneath the eyes, this might be a concealer to consider. My eye itches so bad. These lashes, I don't like them. I thought that they were going to be really great because they're very light and the band is very wispy. So I thought they were going to work out really nicely, but they're almost too thin that the glue just can't hold the lash onto my eyes. So they just keep popping off no matter how hard I try. The eyeshadow palette is fine. It's not bad. It's not great. The problem with the eyeshadow palette that I'm just finding with this is that a lot of the colors are very close in similar tone. So like for instance, these three, while they look maybe just a little bit lighter in variation, once they go on the eyes, they're definitely going to come off as the same color. So you don't get a whole lot of variation, even though it looks like there's 32 shadows in here. There's a lot of similarities in so many of these shadows that they end up almost looking exactly the same. But for $5.99, it's not bad, but just keep in mind that there are a lot of duplicates in this eyeshadow palette. I do love the blush. The blush is really great, the Laura Geller blush. Anyways, let me know down below what brands you've seen at TJ Maxx that you guys want me to dive into. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't checked out my haul, I will link it here at the end of this video and some other videos. I have been uploading every day. That is my plan. I am definitely trying to stick onto that plan because I feel like it keeps me very motivated, very inspired, and it just keeps my mind flowing of things and different things to try out and to try to give you guys content. So love you guys. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.